Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the meeting to order. As Board Secretary of the Delsea Regional High School District Board of Education, I hereby certify that all provisions of Open Public Meeting Law, PL 1975, Chapter 231 have been met. Notice that this meeting was mailed to the South Jersey Times, Sentinel, and the Daily Journal, as well as the municipal clerks of Elk and Franklin Townships. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For the information of the board, the following candidates were elected as a result of the November 2023 annual school election and will be made part of the minutes. Elected to a full 3-year term, Ms. Cheryl Beck, Mr. Frank Borelli, and Ms. Barbara Doherty. For those three individuals next to your seat, there is a oath of office that I'm going to have to ask you to stand and repeat after me. So raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Barbara Doherty,
Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey.
Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey.
And that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and this state.
And that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and this state,
under the authority of the people, so help me God.
I state your name.
I, Cheryl Beck,
Do solemnly swear or affirm that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law for the office of Member of Board of Education. I'm not disqualified as a voter pursuant to RS 19-4-1. I'm not disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense listed in New Jersey statute.
do solemnly
swear or affirm I possess the qualifications prescribed by law for the office of Member of the Board of Education, am not disqualified as a voter pursuant to RS 19-4-1, am not disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense listed in NJSA 18A 12-1,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially and justly perform all duties of that office according to the best of my ability. So help me God.
You're going to jump ahead here. I state your name.
I, Barbara Doherty,
Do solemnly swear or affirm that I have and undergone a criminal history background investigation for the purpose of ensuring that I am not disqualified from membership due to conviction of a crime or offense listed by New Jersey statute, and the results are still pending.
do solemnly swear or affirm that I have undergone a criminal history background investigation for the purpose of ensuring that I am not disqualified from membership due to conviction of a crime or offense listed in NJSA, and the results are still pending.
Congratulations. If I could ask you to sign that. Okay, after swearing in, I'd like to recommend the board open the nominations for president.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions on that? Hearing none, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Does anyone want to make a recommendation for president?
I'd like to recommend that we hire Katie.
Higher, whoa. Wait a
Second.
Very low paying job.
Are there any further nominations?
Make a motion that we close the nomination.
Second.
Any questions on that? Hearing none, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Congratulations, Mr. Cabral. I turn the gavel back over to you.
I recommend the vice president. Any nominations for vice president?
Nominate Joseph Dorino.
Second.
We have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it. Any other nominations?
Make a motion nominations be closed.
All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Folks, before we go on, there's also a information sheet, board member information sheet. I have, except for Ms. Doherty, I think we have that even for you now. If there's any changes, please, in your contacts, write that down, give that to me at the end of the meeting too. Okay, thank you.
Mr. Starley is here. Mr. Speck? Here. Burley? Here. Mr. Lightfoot?
Here.
Mr. Matteo? Here. Gagnon?
Here.
Minio?
Here.
I'm here. Ms. Blake?
I was going to say this for communication, but I'm just going to jump in real quickly. We received an email from Mr. BoE, Dear Delsea High School Administration and Board of Education, effective today, December 28th. I respectfully resign from my position as school board member. It has been an honor to serve my community and to work with all of you. At this time, my personal commitments have changed, and I will no longer be able to serve. Thank you for this opportunity. Sincerely, Chuck BoE.
Motion to accept the resignation. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it. Make a motion to post an opening for the Delsea Board of Education.
So moved.
Township. All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it. Make a motion to adopt all existing board policies and regulations. Second. Have a second. Any questions? Roll call vote. Mrs. Garvey?
Aye.
Mrs. Speck?
Yes.
Mr. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot?
Yes.
Mr. DiMatteo?
Yes.
Mrs. Gagnon?
Yes.
Mr. Arminio?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Make a motion to appoint as a delegate to the New Jersey School Board Association. I think we had... Anybody? Okay. Mrs. Katucci was the delegate to the NJSBA. Anybody interested in taking that spot? We'll take it?
Sure.
Second, we'll take that. An alternate. You would like to be an alternate to the NJSBA? Mr. Lightfoot. Okay, the Gloucester County School Board Association delegate. Right now is Mr. Borelli. Still interested?
No.
Okay. All right. Anybody else would like to be on it?
So moved.
Mr. Marinio? Okay, I need an alternate for the delegate to the Gloucester County School Board Association. Anybody interested? I'll do it. You'll do it? Okay. All right. Thank you. Make a motion appoint, make a motion for preliminary procedures for board meetings.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it. Make a motion to approve the curriculum and textbooks.
Second.
Do you have a second? Any questions? All in favor? Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it. Make a motion to approve the Board of Education regular monthly meeting and special meeting dates and times.
Second.
You have a second? Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it. For the information of the board, School Ethics Act Code, school board members, education shall sign and acknowledge the receipt of the Code of Ethics. This acknowledged the receipt assures that the Board of Education member has read and become familiar with the Code of Ethics. Any questions?
But, Mr. President, before we go on, there is a sheet there to sign, if you wouldn't mind, that said you received a copy of the Code of Ethics, and we approved it at the board meeting. So just sign that if you can, return that to me, sir. Thank you.
All right. Presentations?
So I'm going to turn this right over to Dr. Fitzpatrick, who thanks to his hard work in grant writing. We are recipient of a major grant. He's already told you a little bit about it, but today he's going to tell us a little bit more. And he's going to introduce us to some folks. Go ahead.
Good evening, everybody. As many of you know, in the springtime of 2023, we applied for the bipartisan Safer Communities, Stronger Connections grant, a $1.3 million grant awarded to 15 New Jersey school districts. Delsea was one of the lucky 15 recipients. The vision for our grant is to support our children and the broader community. In order to do that, we've used this money in a couple different ways. To foster academic engagement, so you'll see professional development for teachers on high effect size instructional strategies and classroom conditions. Direct mental health support through licensed social work and community wellness manager, and I will get into our partnership with Jefferson in just a few minutes. Direct community supports also provided through Jefferson. Physical safety, over the course of the next 2 years, you will see the installation of different safety elements to the campuses. The inspiration to apply for this grant was born out of the COVID-19 pandemic, where we were flushed with money, we had licensed social workers from an outside provider, and toward the end of that grant, the outside provider couldn't meet our needs. We were very fortunate to have Jefferson step in with an existing grant of theirs to help us in our time of need. Knowing that the funding for those grants was coming to an end, it really got us motivated to apply for resources to keep these services for students going. And I see our student assistance coordinator, Tina Basile here, who really pushed me in trying to find funds to support our students. So she also is an inspiration for this grant. So we are so thankful for this partnership with Jefferson because they helped us again in our time of need. And so when the opportunity came to staff our schools with licensed social workers, we were very thrilled to be able to put a request for proposals out. And I'm very happy that Jefferson was the winning bid on this. They know our kids, they know our community, and they have been so supportive through this whole process. At this time, I would like to introduce Aaron Chang. He is a really high-ranking member of Jefferson. I believe the president of, do we call it Jefferson East now, or?
So Mr. Chang can't make it.
Oh, okay, so someone else will be doing this meeting.
But don't
Very
look
high
like
ranking.
Mr. Chang.
In fact, he's the chief clinical officer. So
Excellent.
he's also a big deal.
So only in my own mind. My wife would definitely tell you not. So anyway, we're really pleased to be here tonight, and thank you so much for inviting us. I am the chief clinical officer. I'm a general surgeon by training, still practicing at the Jefferson Hospitals, and I'm representing this great group of people here, particularly Amanda Kimmel and Christina Cardi, who have been really instrumental with you, Dr. Fitzpatrick, for this grant. One other credential I might have is I'm a 9-year ex-member of a school board, so I know how much they're paying you to do this job, but how important and how much it goes without a lot of thanks. So thank you for your service on this school board. It's really important. Back to this grant, I think Jefferson, and my colleagues, we really value these kind of partnerships with our community, and it means a lot to our medical staff as well as our entire staff, our nursing staff, and everyone that works at Jefferson. Mental health is a huge challenge in our country, in New Jersey, in our communities, and we see it in our hospitals, in our offices every day. And most mental health experts will, and I apologize for going back, will agree that during the COVID pandemic, with the isolation that the children experienced, essentially every child would qualify for mental health services because of what they experienced. So to support our children and our communities is really critical in this time of need. We're all recovering, from the COVID pandemic, and that recovery is going to go on, for years. And this kind of grant and the work that went into it, and the services that you all and we are partnering to provide to our community and our children is really, really, really critical for their recovery. So we thank you immensely for your partnership. We look forward to continuing these kind of services. I'm glad we identified it, how important it is, and that we could be successful in these kind of difficult grant writing proposals and continue this service. And we'd like to, hopefully continue this kind of partnership and service for as long as all of us are involved with the children. So, thanks very much, and appreciate your time tonight.
Thank you.
So I just want to highlight some of the things that we're already doing in this grant. The approval came a little bit late from the New Jersey Department of Education. I think we got preliminary word in August, and then it took another 2 months for the final award letter to be sent to us. But through our community wellness manager, we are already supplying students with clothing if they're in need. That keeps kids in class. We're providing students with hygiene supplies. That keeps kids in class. Family help with Christmas presents over the holidays. Art supplies for art classes for student use. More resources for families in need. We have someone contacting families to see if they need support. We have licensed social workers starting small group lessons and really integrating themselves into our buildings. Another part of this grant that we don't talk a lot about is the fact that we have to provide an equitable share to the non-public school in our geographic area, which is the Our Lady of Mercy Academy. So we have outfitted Olma with a licensed social worker as well. So the students in our geographic area are benefiting from these services. We consulted with Olma during the grant writing process to identify their needs. And so we can guarantee that the students all across the board in this area are receiving comparable services through this grant. I would like to introduce Christina Carty, who I've been told would like to say a few words.
I was going to try to pass it on to Amanda Kimmel, but thank you, Amanda. Anthony, thank you again. So I have the pleasure to be the director over a bunch of our grants that we're doing in New Jersey, and met Anthony and Tina actually when we were able to supply Lisa, who's our social worker here, with the first position in the district. And I think the point that I want to underscore is that we are here for as long, as Dr. May said, for as long as we can work together. We want to put as much into this as possible. So we want to leverage other community grants that we have. We have a federally funded grant now to help individuals with limited English proficiency. So if you have an ESL population, we can come in and meet with their families to make sure that they understand that they have a federal right to have language interpretation in a healthcare setting. We can do a lot of education. We have wonderful clinicians, many of whom are in the room tonight, who are always willing to go out and talk if there are health topics that are really plaguing your families. We can bring someone in and do programming around those topics. So Suleha Batar is right here. She's our community wellness manager. She's the one that kind of connects. She's been working on our grant team for almost 2 years now, and really understands the resources that we have. Uber vouchers to get people to medical appointments. We can leverage other grants to support your family. So if there's a need, please ask us. We're really creative and we'll try. You've got a very creative grant writer here in Mr. Fitzpatrick, so we will work together to try to meet as many needs as we can as long as we're working together. So thank you very much.
This is the end of the formal presentation. I know we wanted to get a picture before anyone left, or
You can if you would like.
however we
Yeah.
need to get it done.
Appreciate it.
Can we do a sign?
We can.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Okay, where should we put it?
Why don't we take this corner here, use the backdrop.
Okay, thank you for.
You've got some, yeah, and we have
No, I'm sure.
Report number.
I was gonna say,
There's a lot of. Thank you. Great.
Thank you all for having us. us, and thank you for your support and partnership. We really appreciate it. And look forward to many more partnerships together.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Feel better. Good job, Mayor. Hold on. Can I have a motion to accept the minutes from last month, please?
No move.
Second.
The second, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it. Any communications?
I read the letter ahead of time, so you wouldn't put them on in a committee
Okay.
for assignment.
All right, citizens. Any citizens will come like, you heard, step up to the podium. Okay, citizens' part is closed. Personnel, Mr. Borelli.
Thank you, Mr. President. I make a motion to approve the following non-teaching staff hires 2023, 2024 as listed.
Second. We have a second. Any questions on this motion? Roll call vote. Mrs. Beck?
Yes.
Mr. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot?
Yes.
Mr. Mario? Yes. Mr. Gaglione?
Yes.
Mr. Dominio?
Yes.
Chair votes yes.
I make a motion to approve the following retirement resignations as listed.
Second. We have a second on this motion. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
I make a motion to approve the following leaves of absence as listed.
Second. We have a second on this motion. Any questions on this motion? All in favor? Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
I make a motion to approve Patricia Gaetano as a teacher for the alternative school and bookbinder school for the 23-24 school year at a previously approved rate.
Second. We have a second. Any questions on this motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
I make a motion to approve the following clubs with their volunteer advisors as listed.
Second. We have a second. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
Concludes my report, Mr. President.
Thank you. Mr. Lindell.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I make a motion to approve Board Secretary report in accordance with state regulations for the month of November. Board Secretary certifies that no line item account has been overexpended in violation of NJAC, and that sufficient funds are available to meet the district's financial obligations for the remainder of the fiscal year.
Second, any questions on this motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
Make a motion to approve the treasurer's report in accordance with state regulations for the month of November 2023. The treasurer's report and secretary's report are in agreement for the month of November 2023.
Second, we have a second on this motion. Any questions on this motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
Make a motion to approve in accordance with state regulations the certification of the board secretary that there are no changes in the anticipated revenue amounts or revenue sources.
We have a second. Any questions on this motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
Make a motion to approve the board secretary certification pursuant to state regulations. We certify that after review of the secretary's monthly financial report, appropriations section, and upon consultation with appropriate district officials, that to the best of our knowledge, no major accounts or fund has been overexpended in violation of the state regulations, and that sufficient funds are available to meet the district's financial obligations for the remainder of the fiscal year.
We have a second. Any questions on this motion? All in favor? Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
Make a motion to approve report of transfers for November 2023.
We Have a second. Any questions on this motion? Roll call vote. Mrs. Beck?
Yes.
Mr. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot?
Yes.
Mr. Matteo? Yes. Mrs. Gaglione?
Yes.
Mr. Arminio?
Yes.
Chair votes yes.
Make a motion to approve the following bills as listed.
Second.
Have a second on this motion? Any questions? Roll call vote. Mrs. Beck?
Yes.
Mr. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot?
Yes.
Mr. Matteo?
Yes.
Mrs. Gaglione?
Yes.
Mr. Arminio?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. All right, somebody take Mr. DeWitty's.
Okay. I make a motion to approve the following clinics workshops as listed.
We have a second. Any questions on this motion? Roll call vote. Mrs. Beck?
Yes.
Mr. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot?
Yes.
Mr. Matteo? Mrs. Gaglione?
Yes.
Mr. Arminio?
Yes.
Chair votes yes.
I make a motion to approve the following staff to participate in the Restorative Justice in Education program at $30 per hour as listed.
We have a second. Any questions? Roll call vote. Mrs. Beck?
Yes.
Mr. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot?
Yes.
Mr. Matteo?
Yes.
Mrs. Gaglione?
Yes.
Mr. Arminio?
Yes.
Chair votes yes.
I make a motion to approve the following graduate coursework as listed.
We have a second. Any questions? Roll call vote. Mrs. Beck?
Yes.
Mr. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot?
Yes.
Mr. Matteo?
Yes.
Mrs. Gaglione?
Yes.
Mr. Arminio?
Yes.
Arminio? Chair votes yes.
I make a motion to approve submission of the amended FY 2024 Perkins grant amount with additional awarded funds of $8,190.
Second, we have a second on this motion. Any questions on this motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it. Thank you. Policy, anybody like to take policy?
I'll take policy. I make a motion to approve on first reading the following policies and regulations as listed.
We have a second. Any questions on this motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it. Athletics,
Make a motion to approve the following athletic positions for the 2023-2024 school year.
we have a second. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
I make a motion to approve spring girls flag football, a non-NJSIA sport.
We have a second. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it. Mr. Mayor.
I make a motion to approve the following facility request as listed.
Second.
We have a second on this motion. Any questions on this motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it. Cafeteria.
I make a motion to approve the following cafeteria report for November 2023.
A second, any questions on this motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it. Transportation, we have nothing.
Looks like I've got nothing this month.
Superintendent, Dr. Rader.
Recommend the board approve the following special education tuition student placements as listed.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call vote, Mrs. Beck?
Yes.
Mr. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot?
Yes.
Mr. Matteo? Yes. Mrs. Gaglione?
Yes.
Mr. Arminio?
Yes.
Chair votes yes.
Recommend the board approve the following field trips in accordance with our fee schedule and educational significance as listed.
So moved.
Second.
We have a second, any questions on this motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
Recommend the board approve the Rowan School Regionalization Institute to perform the feasibility study with a cost not to exceed $100,000. That is all coming from the grant that we received.
So moved.
Second.
We have a second, any questions on this motion? Roll call vote. Mrs. Beck?
Yes.
Mr. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Lightfoot?
Yes.
Mr. Matteo?
Yes.
Mrs. Gaglione?
Yes.
Mr. Arminio?
Yes.
Chair votes yes.
So the next question, if you're following along on paper, you will not see it, but if you're following on your computer, you will see it because it was added just a couple of hours ago. Mr. William Morlock is an attorney for Parker McKay. He just today or last night submitted his resignation to Parker McKay, and he's starting his own law firm. However, he is currently involved in several litigations with our special ed child study team department, and we want him to finish those out rather than go to introduce a whole new lawyer into the process. So I think there's like 2 cases he's working on. We will stay with Parker McKay, but to finish out what we're currently doing, we need him just to finish the work that he's doing. So I recommend the board approve William Morlock, Esquire, as special counsel for the child study team.
So moved.
Second.
We have a second on this motion, any questions on this motion? Roll call vote.
Aye.
Mrs. Beck?
Yes.
Mr. Borelli?
Yes.
Mr. Mr. Lightfoot.
Yes.
Mr. Demario.
Yes.
Mrs. Gaglione.
Yes.
Mr. Minio.
Yes.
Chair votes yes.
Recommend the board approve the enrollment of employee Sarah Jones's child into the 7th grade of Delsea Middle School for the 24-25 school year at a fee per unit agreement.
Second.
Second, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
Recommend the board approve the November 2023 high school middle school hit report as presented last month.
So moved. Second.
We have a second, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
Recommend the board acknowledge the receipt of the December 22-23 high school middle school hit report as presented.
So moved.
Second.
We have a second, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it.
And the district reports are there.
Executive? Anything?
So, as you guys probably know, the market period is coming to end on the 23rd, but we had our winter sports starting, and I just wanted to talk about, I felt like a really special moment. So we have our unified sports teams, and they do bowling for the winter, but right before the break, they had like a basketball, like a unified night with the girls team, and during the halftime, they were like shooting and stuff. It was really special to see like the entire student body cheer for them. They were really, really excited. And I just thought like it warms your heart, and it was really, really nice. And to see like a big crowd for even like the JV girls team, then going into like the girls team and the boys team, like people stayed. So it was really nice, and I feel like we have a lot of school spirit right now.
Thank you. Ms. Burley, anything?
Not at this time.
Mr. Collins?
Recommend the board approve the 2024-2025 budget calendar as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Second, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it. The old business. The new business. Citizens, anybody like to be heard, step up and you shall be heard. Okay, what is that going off? Second, have a motion to close the meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Do I have a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Abstentions? Ayes have it. Good luck. Drive safe.
Thank you all.